Hello and welcome. Today we are going to be attempting flush setting. I've talked about this before, but one of the things that I love most about metalsmithing is how there is always something new to learn. Up until this point, the only type of setting that I have tried is bezel setting, but I really want to learn flush setting. So I got the tools and materials and we're gonna attempt it today together. I have actually watched some YouTube videos on how to do this, so let's see, hopefully they pay off. I'm really hoping to get one successful attempt. Let me show you the tools I got and then we're gonna get into it. Okay, so for this project, I have this stone setting burr set from Rio. It goes from 1.0 to 3.25 millimeters. I also bought some inexpensive cubic zirconium that are 3 millimeters. I have a scrap ring that I am not going to use, so I'm going to use this as my practice ring. I have a drill bit, and then I have a carbide burnisher from Rio as well. And I will also be using my vise. So I'm going to be starting off with my drill bit, and I saw that you want to drill all the way through. So that's what I'll do. And then I'm moving over to my stone setting burrs. I read that you should actually work your way up on them so that you don't burn out your burrs too quickly. I'm starting with the 1.25 burr, and I did label my burrs with Sharpie so that if I ever drop them, which I absolutely will, I won't have to measure all of them with my calipers to figure out which side is which. And then I'm just going to make my way up with each burr. So this is a 1.5. And then once the 1.5 is done, I'll move up to the 1.75 and so on and so forth. And you can kind of see the room for the hole, the room for the stone is getting bigger with each burr. Okay, so I didn't show this, but I did go back and forth a few times testing the depth of the seat for the stone, and it fits now. And here's what I do. So the stone is upside down right here, and here's where I drilled the hole, and I just went like this until it clicks in. And so the stone is in there, and now it's time to attempt to set it. Let's see how we do. All right, so now I am taking my burnisher, and I read that you should literally like just go all the way around. And actually, so this has a thinner side, and then this is the thicker side. I might start with the thicker side and see how that does. So I can still see the stone moving when I do that. Okay, I was struggling, so I watched a few more videos and I'm changing techniques. I'm actually going to use this round burr set. It goes from 0.4 at the smallest all the way up to 3.1 at the biggest. I have already drilled my hole here, and I'm going to come in kind of sideways a little bit. And I don't know if you remember, but I'm finding this way quicker to drill than when I was using the stone setting burrs. So I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to work my way up in the sizes. Okay, so that was a 2.7. And then after that, we're actually going to switch over for the very last cut to the 3.0 stone setting burr. So this burr, you want to try and go in as straight as possible so that your stone sits straight up and down. And then you're also going to want to check it to make sure you're not going too far down. So I'm going to take this out. I'm grabbing a stone and I'm doing the same thing I did before. So the stone is upside down, and then I'm gonna push this down. You're looking for the stone to be just under the silver. So I needed the stone to sit just the tiniest bit further in, so I'm gonna drill that right here. And then I'm going to check it again. And this time it looks good, so I am now going to come in with my burnisher and I'm going to go and push down all the way around the stone, but I'm going to start at the top and bottom. And then I'm going to go to the sides. And then I'm going to go all the way around. And then what I'll do to test it is I'll actually stick the drill bit just gently up here and see if it comes out. And it doesn't, so I would call that a success. Wow. It's so exciting to learn new skills. Thanks for coming along to learn flush setting with me today. Don't be fooled, it's still a work in progress and I'll be learning this for quite some time, but it was really fun doing my first one here with you guys. If you liked this video, it would help my channel grow so much if you would like and subscribe down below, and I will see you next week.